We all dream to have a complaint-free life, and it's probably not realistic to expect that you never ever complain again, but we can at least make efforts to it. So why not just try going complaint-free for a week? Start counting your blessings. Just an hour back, I was talking to a friend of mine, and we just happened to discuss about an ex-colleague of ours. Now, this colleague of ours was very young, passionate. I mean, he's still young, passionate, and a true businessman at heart. He always wanted to have his own venture and be a successful businessman. So that's the reason, after years of staying into employment, he just took the leap of getting into his own venture, and I must say his efforts were really, really appreciable, and he picked up really well in the initial years itself. But as the business kept on growing, he was in need of more funds. And like many others, he approached the bankers and could easily avail a loan based on his business model. It was last when I met him, say roughly around 1.5 years back, he was having crores of debts on his head. With a view to increase the business venture, he just kept on taking loan, and he was hugely under debts. I was really surprised to hear one day that he's been arrested for a scam of 750 crores. Can you believe it? I really couldn't. Somebody I knew was under a scam of 750 crores. CBI cases are still running on him, and he is behind the bars since almost a year now. I was extremely shocked to hear that a person like him, whom I have seen living a truly lavish life, is living a miserable life behind the bars since almost a year. Then what shocked me even more was the fact that he intentionally chose to be behind the bar and not apply for bail. Now, isn't that funny? But the reason he did that was, behind the bars, he was able to save himself from the creditors who are waiting for him outside in the market. Now, this is funny, but then all I learned from his approach is that he found his silver lining in the miserable situation of his life. So why couldn't we try that? Why don't we take a challenge of finding silver lining in all our difficulties for coming 7 days? Believe me, it's not difficult. It's just the outlook that we need to change. We just got to see the best in the worst. Okay, if you are unable to see the best in the worst, at least try thanking universe for whatever you have. Life is beautiful. Let's live it.